Here we go. Let's get it going. Hello, all. We are civilized today. Go-Go Sisters in the house. Jim's in the house. My friend Baggy Eyes. Baggy Eyes, what do you know? It's not what you know, it's who you know. At least that's what they tell me. No, yes, no. There. Damn, this is going wild tonight. Popping. Just a pop up. 5 thumbs down already. Damn. Yeah, this is just my co-host is already just a booming. What is this? What's this? Nope. Who's just knocking on my door? Hey, Thomas, welcome to the bullpen, my friend. My friend. I've been on a couple of streams already today. Oh man. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I think it's the other way around, I think you get the picture. Good morning, good afternoon, then good evening. There you go. How do you like that? Something in that order. It all means well, I think. You pick where you are. Oh hell. Hell's bells. Look, somebody's blowing the horn. I think in England somebody's blowing their horn. Somebody's happy about somebody leaving and somebody's coming and somebody's leaving. So I don't know. Yeah. People coming and going and going and coming. Yeah. How about blowing out that door? How do you like that? I bet you do like to blow something, huh? This is a homo-free show. Sorry to tell you that, partner. This is not a. This is a. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you, buddy. Don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But hello, everybody. My lovely little senorita. Look at my, yeah. How are you, my dear friend? Yeah. And how are you back? Link, please. You got that, my friend. My little senorita. Mamacita. Shy's in the house. Saturday night. I hope everybody's happy today. Will's working. Yeah. There we go.
Hello!
Lovely, lovely. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm here on the beach. But I'm just, I'm shy to show up. Later.
Why are you shy? Look like you look like
My goodness. Look at that. Oh my
we got
gosh.
Jack in the house.
Totally.
We got some kind of friend in the background.
Wala, ma. Dito lang wallet ko, ma. Wallet ko na, ma. Dito lang. Di ako magbuubat.
Look.
Lalagyan lang kami ng tunay. Wala. Ay, huwag ka mag-prep. Ay, pwede. Hoy, ako.
Yung alin?
Putik na yung pupokis ko. Parit ko na yung damit ko, nanay.
Look like we got an Indian friend. Hello, my Indian friend.
Yung damit ko.
¿Cómo está, my friend?
I'm good.
Hello, Jack. Welcome to the bullpen, my friend.
Hi, Jack. Jack Thompson. Hello.
So what's going on, Chai? What's going on? How's the beach going?
Look, I will show you the beach.
All right, let's go.
Where's my slipper? Where's my flip flop? Okay, I will walk into the in the seashore so you can show the yeah. Here we are. Whoop, whoop. Look.
Nice.
Oh my. I can go on hat.
Be careful with your feet. Yeah.
What?
Be careful walking.
Yeah. Look. And later I will have a bikini.
Well, then it'll be really hot.
Yeah.
no?
Okay.
Looks like a nice place.
Ayan, kailangan daw nakadamit. No bikini.
Hey, Don R, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the bullpen. Hey, Don R, if you feel like coming on to my show, I'll get the link on if you want to come on and talk. If you want to visit, you're more than welcome.
Oh?
Don, my friend, he's back. I just invite him on the show if he wants to come on and visit. He's been on before. Just invite him if he wants to come on and visit.
Natutulog pa ako eh.
Mag-iihaw muna tayo bago tayo kakain. Huwag iihaw lahat yung yung hotdog.
Hotdog sila na yan. Sinarinerenda yan. Ay, sabay ng spaghetti. Ihawin lang sinapatakaan mo.
Are you sending money to Behrman now? Underwater chill. Oh. Yeah, Frank came on my show earlier this week, but now he's not being nice to me again. Oh wow. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Frank he came on my show earlier and now he's being a prick again.
Why?
I don't know. One moment he was being nice and now he's being Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Oh, he get mad again?
Looks like it, because those comments he's making, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Just one moment he's nice, one moment like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. But his wife is looking nice. He's having a party and I don't know. He ought to just keep on being nice to his wife and talking nice, and she's being nice and everything, so that's being good. Thank you, Don, my friend. Don just gave us $50.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We appreciate that, Don. He looks like a moji. Looks like a football emoji.
Tama? Sino?
Sino?
Ha? Ay, ano raw sila sa dito, gagaan papunta dito. Gawain nila yun, nakaraan din birthday ko. Pumunta sila dito, diba sila sa dito. Ay, bawal na nga ngayon, oh. Hindi, dyan sila dumaan din. Dyan sila dumaan din sa dito. Para nagbilang na naman. Ha? Hindi na cellphone yan. Ay. Asan sila sa Drake? Amin na. Pero ako. Amin na.
Why are silent now? My gosh. I need to vlog in the
Hey, Frank Behrman, Taco Van Diva's in the house. He's been having some real good videos lately. Love your work, my friend. I always making comments after your videos.
Ay,
Good videos.
Una bago ka magano, walang kang kanin doon. Yatay.
Don C super chat. Yeah.
Ay, hindi ka lang magano ka ng pagkain. Ayun, nang bumaba na, napindot na. Ayun ba?
Oh. We got 16 in the house. I'm blushing. Don't blush, brother. Hey, if you feel like coming on and bullshitting with us, you're more than welcome to. All of you guys, if you feel like coming on and hanging out with me in the bullpen, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, Don, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate that. Big money, little money, pesos, tablos, we appreciate it. Don't get mad, Bama. Hey, brother. Thanks, Frank Bama. 250 pesos. Bam! Get rainbows coming in the house.
What's up, Big Kev?
Hey, my friend, how you doing?
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. How you doing?
I'm happy. Oh man, I'm just keeping my head above water, doing the dog paddling.
Oh hell yeah! That's where you
Breaststroke,
got to be, Kev.
dog
You
paddling,
got to be up in.
side stroke.
You got to be up in the gym, Kev. Look at this gym, dude. You should be in here.
Fuck, I see that, man. Where's the girlies?
I don't know, man, dude. Maybe they're tapped out already.
Look, then everybody tapped out. Shit.
But how you doing, big man?
It looked like everybody tapped. Did you just finish going to the gym, or you going in?
Nah, they're closed down. They got the cleaning lady in there now.
Oh man. Well, now is the time to go in.
Shit, man. I know.
That looks like a sweet place.
Yeah, it's the gym right here, you know.
Oh. Yeah, things are going good for me. Tomorrow, Monday, I'm gonna go see a sports doctor. Yeah, my legs are all held up, and I'm gonna go see a sports doctor, and he's gonna help me out and get me on a regular diet. I'm gonna go out and start working out. Maybe over at the Y. They got a nice facility over there. They got an indoor pool.
Can you ever dance the YMCA?
No, man, I'm not gonna do no yoga dancing. I'm just gonna go and hang out and do some. Hey, Ben, my good buddy Benny's in the house.
Benny the Mac.
My good friend.
What up, Benny?
Man, I got rainbows in the house. I appreciate you guys coming in. Good guys tonight. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, gonna start working out. This is my first time going to this sports doctor, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about him, and gonna go check him out. He's a sports doctor, but I'm gonna call him a fat doctor, so he's gonna start making my fat go away. me losing my front row of my teeth is already making my fat go away, but now I'm gonna go see a sports doctor, and he's gonna help me out.
So what's the status with Bama? That's what everybody's trying to figure out is what's up with Bama. Where's Bama?
Man, I don't know, and I'm not gonna pretend that I know. So,
who was the last person to speak with Bama? Who was the last person that had communication, whether online or offline in real life? You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out because we can go from there.
I think. I don't know. I want to say Mark, Pennsylvania trucker, because he knows Bama, but I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth. You know, I don't want to say something and then regret it. But you know.
Well, you can say it, just, you know, as long as people know that your information is incomplete and
yeah. But like I said, I want to say Pennsylvania trucker, but again, I can't quote.
Yeah. Well, Bama, if you're listening out there,
Benny.
everybody's worried about you.
Yeah. I mean, all kidding aside, I mean, there are people that care about you.
Yeah, I told Bama, man, if he gets back here stateside, I mean, I got a prepaid cell phone I could let him use. I'll pick him up at the airport. I got a spare bedroom for him. You know, we'll hit the bars up.
Are you in the U.S. right now?
Yeah, I'm in California right now. I'm in the Southern California area. So you remember I was the guy on the road interviewing all those bums when Montelli was on your show.
Oh, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Hey, John, thank you for the C-note, brother. Damn, man. My birthday's coming early. I appreciate this. My birthday's in 22 days now. Today's my son's birthday, Kevin Jr. This is his birthday today. But man, thank you, brother. No, seriously, this is my son's birthday. I already called him up and I wished him happy birthday. He's having his birthday in Anchorage today. Yeah, we did a good job on that show that you did that bicycle interview. Yeah, that was a real good interview that you did.
I gotta get out there again. You know, the last few times I've tried to get on your show, and I don't know whether it's my phone or having issues or somehow one of your mods banned me, but Yeah, I'm here right now, so I guess it was
Well,
technical
yeah,
difficulty.
you wasn't banned, but I took away a lot of wrenches, you know. So you never know. But I took back my show, you know, because a
Yeah.
lot of people had wrenches and they you know maybe were misusing. So I took back a lot of the wrenches. So you don't, you know, you're right, but
Yeah,
I
I've
get
talked some
control.
mad shit to some of your wrenches on other channels. I've got into it with a couple of them, so. But I always keep it civil here on the Big Kev bullpen. I stay respectful out of respect for the Big
Well, we
Kev, you know.
appreciate that, brother. Well, you know, I have a good show, I think, but there's a lot of people out there that have issues and they like having that wrench because that means they are almighty and powerful. I mean, against other people that don't have a wrench. So now they're kind of vulnerable.
Yeah, you know, it's really strange. Like I was actually a moderator on Frank's channel about a year ago, and people started putting fake names of me up there, and Frank took away my moderator privileges. You know, not that I
Oh,
did much moderating anyways. You know, so if you Frank, if you're out there, it wasn't me making those comments. It was another fake Russ Fundo.
well, like I said, there are a lot of people out there like being crybabies. Very true about the wrench. I could take a joke, you know, but you know, there's no reason to do a low blow. I could take a joke about me, okay? There are some good videos that you could do about me, but there's no need to be a prick about me.
Hey,
I
Big
mean,
Kev, I found something.
yeah.
You see my video?
When just recently or
Hey,
when
Big Kev, I want to show you
yeah,
something. I went
all
all the
right,
way to Elo to get this, and
yeah,
I don't want you to get scared, but I'm going to show you it. All right?
all right.
What is this?
Well, let me take a look.
Do you have flashbacks
Oh,
when you see this?
no, because that's just a regular knife. But I had a bolo knife, which is like around maybe a foot longer. That's just a nice knife though. But I had a huge knife that's like a meter long.
Does this give you
Yeah.
nightmares and strike up PTSD
Oh,
looking at this bolo?
oh no, man, no. No, I got good knives. I mean that's just a nice knife that I would put on my backpack. You know, on my backpack.
Yeah, you probably just
I
butter
got
your toast
knives.
with a knife like this.
Yeah, yeah, or pick my toenails with. I
This
mean,
knife ain't even
you know,
worthy to get stuck in your head. You got a bolo's got to be at least 24 inches long to get stuck in Big Kev's head.
yeah, I don't mind knives or machetes. You know, I'll just shoot your ass. I mean, remember Crocodile Dundee? Oh no, not Crocodile Dundee. Indiana Jones when that Arab pulled out that big ass sword, and Indiana Jones put out his pistol and shot him. That's the same way I'll do it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna play with you. I'm just gonna shoot you because
Whatever
I
happened to
already
that
know what the
bolo?
knife's gonna do to you.
Whatever happened to the bolo that your brother-in-law used on you? Did the police take it in evidence, or did they let him keep it out in Elo? Or,
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know. I'm the one that pulled it out of my head, and then I threw it on the ground.
damn.
You know, but the doctor said I should have kept it in my head. Fuck that thing is heavy. Oh.
Man got a bolo stuck in his head.
Yeah, but see, I mean, the bolo is just a homemade machete. But yeah, but that's a nice looking knife, though.
Yeah, I just didn't want to give you any flashback or nothing there.
No. No, I got all kinds of. I got a knife. I got a knife right here in my bag. Nothing special. Just a small.
Oh, there you go.
Small butter knife right here that I have on my computer bag. You know, I just use it for a clip-on. Yeah, you know, there ain't nothing gonna scare me. I'll just pull out a Derringer and shoot you. Oh fuck! I love you and everything, but if you're gonna come in my space, I'm just gonna keep pulling the trigger. I'm not gonna turn my back on you, that's for sure. Especially if you're gonna raise your voice and coming at me, and you're gonna be in my space. Especially if I don't know you. and you have that blank look on you. Shit. Especially that blank look. Oh. Oh, you're that's a nice looking shopping center, grocery store. We got Don in the house. We got Benny in the house.
Benny the Mac.
Benny the Mac. We got my beautiful Chai in the house. Kenny's in the house. Ken's in the house. We got Lefty all around in the house.
Look at this
Keep it up. Can't fight his own way out of a paper bag. No, but I can shoot my way out of a paper bag. That's for damn sure. Huh. And you can shoot your way out. Believe that. Hey, you want to try fighting me? I'll fight your ass. Believe that. Let's see who am I talking to. I'd love to see what this person looks like. Keep it up. Huh? Let me guess what this person looks like. He has no content. He probably has no face. Just guessing, of course. Probably has no channel and probably has 0 subs. Ha ha ha! You fucking jerk off. Fuck me. Oh my God. I was right about the whole thing. 0 subs, 0 everything, 0 life. God damn. What a prick. Oh God. Yeah. See you later, loser. Anyway, Big Kevin and Chai is life. Oh, there's my youngest daughter. Life is good. Youngest daughter in Ilo.
Hey, let Chi on the show.
Yeah. She's at a beach. Oh, there you are, love. Kevin said, "There you go. How you doing?" She's in the
Hey,
house.
Chi.
What's up? What's happening, young lady?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm in the background. You never asked me, huh?
Oh, I was in the other room. I was taking a
Good.
look at. I was looking at this loser, the guy that said "keep it up." Yeah, he had nothing. Still got nothing. Mm-mm-mm.
Who is the other co-host?
What's that?
What?
Becky is in the house.
What is the name of other co-host?
Bundo.
What?
Bundo. Bundo, you got to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. From California, USA. He's out walking around at a grocery store. Bondo, try saying hello to you.
I'm ready going to swimming on the beach. Later.
Oh, you gonna open up a stream? You gonna open up? You gonna go? You gonna open up something?
Yeah.
Wash Bondo is uh uh. We can set a video of it. Nice fit. Clothing try. Is your kids with you at the beach? Chai? Are your kids with you?
Yeah, because my daughter's birth. Yeah,
Ah,
my daughter's
okay.
birthday now.
Nice.
Chi, I actually have experience in conflict resolution. So if Frank is willing to come onto this channel, I could mediate any dispute you guys have between you that'll be fair to both sides.
Yeah, Frank came on the show a couple of days ago, but I don't think he's going to come back anymore.
Well, he's listening right now, that's for sure.
Well, he's not blocked. I unblocked him, but I don't think he's going to come on anymore.
Well, Frank, if you're listening, I'm a neutral moderator. I can resolve any conflict you're having with Chi or Big Kev, and we can all speak like adults, and no one's going to scream at each other. We're going to be mature and respectful. So, Frank, you are invited onto the show. You know, it's no problem if you want to come.
Yeah, I doubt that he'll come back. Yeah. Chai, do you know how to go? You know how to swim?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go swimming? Oh, you know how to swim?
Yeah.
Well, go swimming. Oh, I don't know. Oh. Well, go jump in the water and show everybody. Show everybody you go swimming. That would be good. Let's see some bikini
no live
girls dancing.
streaming.
Oh. All right. All right. Bye-bye.
Let's go. After you.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, Frank, if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come on the show, buddy.
Yeah, we're all friends here, Frank.
Yep. Step into the light. We got 21 people watching, 14 thumbs up, 13 thumbs down. What's up with the 13 thumbs down? Why?
Delilah?
Yeah. Dun. She stood in the doorway and I had a knife in my hand. Big Kevin, I have a friend who knows you. Daughter, she is it deal? Yeah. Maybe your friend is over in Antique. I will watch. We'll teach you, Frank. Only Kevin. Why, Delilah? Yes, she knows your daughter. I got two daughters. But my youngest daughter is prettier than my oldest daughter. Don't tell Star that. She's getting.
I don't know, Big Kev. I
jealous.
saw one of your daughters and she looked a lot like you, man.
Well, hopefully when I was younger. Tropical Tim, how you doing, my friend? Why, Delilah, Big Steven. Dun. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Today is Saturday night. Tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday in the U.S., I believe. So I hope everybody's gonna have their own Super Bowl party. Don't go out and drink and drive. That's not safe. Try to stay home and be smart. Have a nice party.
What's your plan for the game tomorrow? Are you gonna just appetizers all day? You going somewhere? Or what are you gonna do,
Oh,
Big Kev?
well, probably go to church and then go home and maybe relax, watch the game,
You guys gonna
and just
barbecue?
no, maybe just have like a taco or a casserole, Mexican casserole, and just because I get a doctor's appointment 10 o'clock Monday, so I'm just gonna get mine sent about Monday
Nice.
because Tuesday I have an MRI for my head, so I also have to get mine sent about that. So February is a big month for me. So there's a lot going on February. Then the 19th of March, I'm gonna have my mouth worked on. I got 3 teeth pulled, and they're gonna get my mouth fixed. They're gonna refix my mouth because when they pulled my teeth, they left a lot of broken debris in where my gums are, where they pulled my teeth. So they're gonna get a Dremel tool and smooth where my gums are. So yeah,
Yeah, see
and
that.
that's gonna lose both. There's my youngest daughter.
Come on, Frank. Come online. We're waiting for you.
I'll put the link out just in case if Frank says that he can't see the link, can't find the link. Don't like excuses. Hey, Ken. Hello, Ken. I hope everybody's gonna have a good, safe weekend. Safety first before unnecessary pleasure. It's okay to have pleasure, but don't have too much pleasure and put people at risk. Come on, wheelchair. Lefty all around. Do you feel like giving us a couple of tunes? That's always nice if you feel like giving us a couple of night of your real good songs that you've been doing lately. Lefty all around is a good singer, and he's been coming on and giving us some real good songs lately. So Lefty, if you feel like singing, we appreciate it. Not right later. Well, Chai's gonna want to have a show in a little bit, so I was gonna not. I don't want to hold her up, so I was not gonna have a long show. So maybe what time is it? 12. We've been on for 51 minutes. I was thinking that was Dun, dun, dun. Maybe you want to come on and sing Delilah. Why, Delilah? Dun, dun, dun. I always liked that song. After you host, boy, I only can sing just a little bit. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Dun, dun, dun. Are you waiting for somebody, or are you just hanging out? Are you doing investigation work? I won't tell nobody. Merrily, 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 a dream. $19 people watching, 17 thumbs up, 15 thumbs down. Row, row boat. After you host, well,
have you ever been on any of these Filipino dating websites like Dating Asia,
no,
Badu?
no. Only thing that I did was I met my first girlfriend in Yahoo. That's that. I mean, in a Filipino chat room, and that's how I met my first girlfriend. That's as close as dating site that I've been to done, and that was like 20 years ago. And you?
Everybody's up on these dating apps nowadays. You just swipe right, and then boom, there's some Filipino at your hotel down in the lobby these days. Gotten simplified.
Huh. Yeah, I never done it. I never subscribed to a Philippine dating site. I heard it was like a lot of work because I heard you gotta pay to do it to get into a dating site. Yeah. Michelle's in the house. How you doing, Michelle? Welcome back to the bullpen. How you doing, my friend? I bet you Michelle gets a nice voice. You know how to sing, Miss? All Filipino know how to sing. Don't let them kid you. A lot of guys know how to sing. Filipino guys know how to sing. All guys know how to sing if they have a couple of brewskis in them. Then they feel more secure when they sing. Just get in the drinks in them. Then they feel a little bit more brave and ready. Just like for dancing and everything else, they feel good, relax. I like dancing, but You got to get in the mood, in the swing of things.
You guys see those rainbow crosswalks?
Yeah, what does that mean?
A lot of faggots around here.
Is that what that means? You gotta walk the walk. God, wow! Don't run. You can't run one over when they're walking it. Wow, that was interesting. I never seen that before. Are you in San Francisco?
I'm in California. This whole state's like this, man. Just rainbow colored crosswalks everywhere.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Bathrooms are the same way.
Oh yeah, they're all single gender and all gendered, and it's just how it is
So
here in California.
you see a man and a woman in the same bathroom
Yes, sir.
at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you wouldn't want to do that again if I'm in there. I'll be taking a big old dump. It'll be traumatizing. Woman be running out of the bathroom. Traumatized. Shit all over them. What's wrong with you, ma'am? Never again. Huh. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's how California's going. Bunch of fags, bunch of gays, bunch of lesbians, bunch of queers, everywhere. Painting sidewalks.
Huh. And you can't say nothing, right? You got to keep your
Well, I can say
comments.
whatever I want. But yeah, I mean, if you work for a government job or something and you say something, like, they'll protest you and fire you and all that. But
Heaven forbid, huh? Hello from another brother. Hello, brother, from another brother. Hello, brother.
so, Big Kev, what do you think is going to happen between Fazio and Frank with their case at the MBI?
That's a good question, and I don't know. I haven't been following, so I really don't know, and I don't know about neither one. I haven't had the time to follow about either case. Have you been following?
Well, they can't really discuss it too much, at least the details and merits of the case. But
Okay.
sounds like Frank's hired a lawyer, and I mean, I'd love to see the deposition if it's
sounds
taped.
like he's kind of proud about that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like he's kind of like trying to slam dunk everybody. Frank. I mean, Fazio and Roberto. He's trying to slam dunk everybody that's trying to get into his reach.
Well, I guess he sent the cops over to Roberto's house again.
Yeah, a couple of times, from what it sounds like. He's quite proud of that achievement. I wouldn't be very proud of it. I mean, doing that kind of stuff, that kind of stuff is nothing to be happy about in the long run. I don't think.
Yeah.
Karma is not good. I don't think.
What would you do if the cops came knocking on your house saying, "We're looking for Kevin Hankinson for a making terroristic threats online YouTube, and we need to speak to you"? Like, what would you do?
This is YouTube, man. This is not real. This is make believe.
If they ever do come to your house, Big Kev, you got a live stream when those cops come to your house.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, this. I mean, but again, I mean, this is civil. This isn't criminal.
Yeah,
he
just say.
said
I mean, if Frank wants anything, you could see him in court.
that. That's what Roberto said. This is civil. This isn't. Lady Farmer's in the house. But again, I don't talk smack, and I don't act. I don't mean everything I say. I don't do anything, and I don't say anything that takes it into another level. So I don't bring it into another level that where it's gonna bring pain and that it's gonna go that far. Which you shouldn't bring it into that level where it's gonna take you. Nobody wants to go that far.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say nobody. I think ALO wants to take it that far.
Yeah, but ALO is calling the shots. He's not doing the dirty work. ALO is having his henchmen do it where he doesn't get his hands dirty. ALO's having no brain people do it, and ALO is like the puppet master. And these are the things that I think. So when the shit goes to when something bad happens, ALO is gonna play. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you prove it?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. And then ALO is gonna be laughing, saying, "You can't prove it." And then the other guy is gonna get in trouble, and ALO is gonna be going, "I don't know what you're talking about, and you can't prove it."
ALO, come on the show. Don't be scared, ALO. Use that fat finger of yours and click on the link. ALO, do you have any information on what happened to Barry?
Where is Barry? Barry, come on out.
See, Barry's got some self-control because I offered him a 5,000 peso credit at El Gecko Bar in Cebu, and he didn't take it.
Really?
So he was really trying to watch his location, telling people he was in Manila at the time.
Danny might know where he's at.
Well, Barry, if you're listening, let me know if you fly into LAX, Los Angeles, what your flight number is, man. I'll meet you at the airport, pick you up. You know, three hots and a
like I
cot
said,
for a few days at least. Get you a Greyhound ticket back to Alabama.
Barry has to leave immigration, get out of immigration, and Barry has to get out of NBI clearance. You know, he doesn't have a passport that I understand.
Well, he said he went to Guam last year, didn't he?
No. I understand that his ex-girlfriend has his passport. He hasn't had a passport for a while.
Don't be scared, ALO. Come on the show. Lefty, yes, I will live stream myself picking up Barry. And I've got a prepaid phone that I don't even use with data on it. So as soon as Barry lands at LAX, I could pass him that phone and he could start live streaming immediately as soon as he's in Los Angeles. Take him out to some West Hollywood clubs. Tell him it's a straight club and just like drop him off.
Well, I'm sure he'll be hungry. He'll definitely need a place to stay. Who is on the show right now? Come on, ALO. I think you know everybody. You don't need to know who's on the show. Just come on. Come on.
ALO's not coming on the show. He's scared.
This is just a police officer want to talk to you.
ALO's a pussy. He won't come on the show.
Officer, you can't talk that way. He just want to take a DNA sample from you.
ALO is a pussy.
You want me to come on, Kevin? ALO, if you want to come on, you can come on. I don't have nothing against you. I don't hold a grudge. Even though you talk shit about me.
I got respect for ALO though. He's actually a pretty solid troll. He comes at everybody, and he's got no friends. So I gotta give him respect for that. And he's actually hidden his tracks quite well. A couple guys have tried to locate him, myself included, and we've come up empty. As a matter of fact, I even baited ALO into making really racist remarks about Muslim and African immigrants last year, and turned in that clip to the United Nations, the European Union Anti-Racism Commission, thinking like, hey, maybe they could subpoena IP addresses and find out who ALO is, because in Europe, you're not allowed to make racist comments.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Hey, ALO, what's up, man?
Good. You are Mike something, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, did the EU Anti-Racism Commission ever come after you for getting reported for those things you said about Muslim and African immigrants?
No. I made threats against all kinds of European Union embassies, and I think even the European Parliament in Strasbourg. They will not do that. And I could come, and I could say it, like, if Kevin allows me to say it, then I can give you a nice soundbite also for Heminger about like killing cops in Zurich, if you want me to say something like that, or killing Africans in Italy, or killing all Muslims. Just tell me what you want me to say, and I will say it, and you can send the soundbite to whomever, to whatever organization you want.
Not Heminger, because Heminger's a nice guy. It's Will Wonks we want. So can you give us his address? Oh, I have his address. I'm sorry.
You want him to come on?
No.
Okay.
We can get him later.
No, I meant on the show, if you want him to come on the show.
We'd like Frank to come on the show.
Frank will not come on any show anymore because he thinks he is a crowd magnet and basically doing us all a favor when he gets on the show. I mean, it's not really, how should I say, it's not really a big deal.
Come on, Frank, you're an Italian New Yorker. You shouldn't be scared. Come on the show.
No, tell me a little bit something about yourself, M. Are you the guy who left messages on, I think it was, let me think, on what channel was that?
I play offense, not defense on here. So, you know, people, they don't know what to do when I'm playing offense against them.
Yeah, but what's your internet name here? I mean, what's your YouTube name here?
You figure it out.
It's like,
spend some time.
It's like Mike something, and you left comments like a very dedicated team of expats is looking for you, something like that, right? Like maybe like a week or so ago. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
okay. Me. Yeah, okay, that's you.
We're a dedicated team. We're working on your identity, ALO. We'll have it by the end of the year. Mark my words. By 2020, by the end of the year, we'll know you. We'll have pictures of you out there.
Yeah, look, I think there are a lot of pictures about me out there already, I would say. And there's a lot of info out there also. But the issue is this. You guys are too focused on one thing, and I want to explain that to you. And I think maybe that's a good a good chance to do that here on Kev's show. If you know how somebody looks like, and I want to give you the example of Aaron Wilson. Aaron Wilson was a guy, very controversial guy. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Heminger knows him. Heminger here is one of his fanboys, or was one of his fanboys. And for a very long time, we didn't know who is Aaron Wilson. Where does he live? I mean, we knew always how he looked like, and we also knew that was his real name, Aaron Wilson. But we were not able to track him. Like, we were not able to find out where he is and where he lives and addresses and stuff like that, because you have like hundreds or even thousands of Aaron Wilsons when you Google it. So one of our guys, and I don't even know who it was able to catch a screenshot when Aaron was on a Thailand vacation. I don't know if it was on his channel, probably not. They saw his ID. He opened his wallet. They saw his ID. They enlarged it, and then they found out how old he is and saw his address. And then from then on, everything went just downhill for Aaron Wilson. They fucking doxed him. I think I was part of that. We found out where he lived, property, addresses, probably also relatives, and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to say here is you do not really have something of great value when you know how a person looks like. You have to have something where you can connect the dots this is the picture, this is the voice, this is the real name, and this is the address. You know what I mean?
Well, what did you exactly do to Aaron Wilson? Because it sounds like you didn't even lay hands on him or do anything to him. Saying
Aaron Wilson was actually calling on his subs to hold on a second. Wally was just talking to me. Yeah, just no. Aaron Wilson was calling on his subs to come after us to find out who we are, and I constantly harassed him by sending him death threats to his email account, because he used to do how we call it, like fundraising stuff, like send me money with PayPal or something like that. This is my email account, and it was there, and then I'd send him death threats all the time. And it's not something that I would deny. That's also one of the things that I never do. When I threaten you, I will admit so. But the problem is that a lot of people out there are using now my what I would call the Chester brand, which I'm really proud of, to threaten people, and then they want to try it to make it look like as if I'm the one behind it. There's no, yeah, it's kind of, or they want to somehow try to put a wedge between me and my guys by pretending that it probably was me who
mimic you,
who is behind the harassment. That I actually don't do that. I had an issue also with you guys know the guy Philly in the Philippines. Couple of months ago. Yeah, Brian. He came out with a vlog where he said somebody has threatened him, and it sounded like as if he is saying it was me. And I never really reacted to that because I didn't really care. But after a few months, I put out a vlog about him, where I was a little bit provoking him, but not in a bad way. And then he came to me and we talked, and then it came up and they told him, by the way, it was never me who threatened you. And then he said, yeah, he knows. He was actually not talking about me. But some people actually use
somebody
that.
said Frank that did it.
Yeah, it was actually somebody else. So I never really thought I should come out and say it was me. But everything I have done, I have always admitted that. Yes, it's true. I have contacted, for instance, Jay Stillman's sister, but that was after he told everybody to threaten me and my family. And it was not the other way around, because we didn't have any reason to do that. I mean, he should just stick to the truth. And
what about Clausen? How did you and Clausen turn on each other? I thought you guys were like little butt buddies for a while there.
I wouldn't say bad buddies, but I clarified that on the last live stream on the Winter and Wong's. Somebody also asked that question. The reason was Clausen thought that a couple of our guys, me and a couple of other guys, went too far with Johnny and his boys. So Clausen started to get nervous.
Too much drama in the world.
After he told us to go after Andrew Britt, and a couple of other guys. And months later, Andrew would come to me and would say, hey, can we talk? And we have, he was, Andrew was actually a good guy. We talk every now and then, and everything is good. But he had the falling out, that he had beef with Clausen. So I and the other guy said, okay, we will do it, because that's what we are here for. Personally, I do not have any beef with Andrew. So what happened is Clausen got nervous. Clausen started to tell us, back down, let it go, stop the JW bashing, because Clausen, as you guys know, he is known to the community. Everybody knows who he is, and he often told me, ALO, it's my head, or it's me in the line of fire. He thinks the JW is a fucking nut job, and probably might show up.
He is a nut job.
Yeah, he is a nut job, but he was scared of him. Look, he was scared of him, and he basically said, ALO, what you said on these shows, that's not acceptable. I mean, you woke up the crazies. That's one of the things that he said.
Yeah.
And you have to stop it. Tell Wally to stop it. and so on and so forth. And then he basically lost his nerves and started to threaten our own guys after he came to us and said, look, get the job done. And then when he threatened me, he said, okay, ALO, you want to play? I asked him, is this a threat? And then he was like, okay, you want to play, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, okay, if you want to do this, then bring it on, you know. And then I actually told him to go
sorry to interrupt.
against you
I
too.
think you're taking a little too much credit for running Clausen off YouTube. I mean, the guy's a pussy to begin with. Like, come on, you know, you're maybe partially responsible for it, but you got to remember a few years back, Bama threatened Clausen. Clausen went dark for days, and just holed up with his 40 caliber. And then remember that fat little guy, Robbie Battle, who's had a few channels he's deleted. Shit, Clausen got all scared about him, and all he said was, hey, I'll take a holiday in Florida. And Clausen got all scared, reported it to the police. Like, so ALO,
No,
you can't just act like you did all this. Like, you could have gone up behind Clausen and gone boo, and he would have ran off YouTube like a pussy. So I mean,
yeah, you're partly correct about that, but let me clarify. You are absolutely right with your analysis when you say that he was scared when these other guys made threats. He was indeed scared, but the problem or the difference is it's different when somebody like me does it, and it's not because of me, but because of my position as somebody from the inner circle. You have to understand that I am on Discord. Okay, I have access to that circle. I know what people talk there, and Clausen is in that circle. Clausen was also part of the RRR crew, so you have to understand that I have a lot more information about Clausen than, let's say, Bama. The thing is that the difference is Clausen knows that, and Clausen also knows that even though we work together on all these live streams, he never trusted me and I never trusted him, because Clausen and I, around 2 or 3 years ago, had a falling out. And since then, when we did RRR, there was some sort of a mutual respect, but there was never really a trust. And I always thought, okay, it's good to have Clausen on RRR, because I believe he brings some sort of controversy. He's a controversial figure. Some people like his Popeye shorts, and others, probably like you and others, they really hate him. Okay, and I was always looking for people
not hate
who.
just...
Yeah, they let's just say they are not fans of Clausen, and I'm always looking for people like that when I recruit people for a certain format. Okay, because you don't want to have people who are very popular or not controversial. Like, no offense meant, but Kevin, you, for instance, when you got this lady Chico Sares often on your live stream here, and see, that's somebody I would never have on a live stream, because the format is a different one. This is a place where people, because this is a place where people come together, they talk about different topics, but our formats are different. Our formats is kind of like, okay, it's going to be Wally on the live stream, I hate Wally or I like Wally, or it's John Doe, I hate him or I like him. And of course, that includes myself. So that's the reason why we had Clausen on. And I have information about Clausen, and I do know from our personal interaction that there are certain things Clausen really fears, where he panics. Okay, he was on RRR, and one time they started to talk about certain issues concerning Clausen, and he got very nervous about that. And he was yelling at me and said, you guys really need to let this fucking go, because it's me who is in the line of fire. And I accepted that. I said, look, Bob, just fuck, calm the fuck down, and it's going to be all right. We're getting the job done. You just lean back and watch us win. And he was like, okay, I will do that, but I have to distance myself. And I want to remind you, there was a time where Clausen went on every fucking show where he told everybody, ALO and I are not friends. ALO and I, we rarely talk. We have nothing to do with each other. And then, isn't that true, ALO? And I said, yeah, like, Yeah, that's true, Clausen. I accept that. You and we never talk. It's very seldom. And when I say something, it doesn't mean that Clausen approves of it or endorses it. It was like a fucking PR strategy that he put out there, and I just played along because I didn't want the guy to get in trouble. But when he started to turn on us making threats, he went too far, because I wouldn't tolerate that.
Cut him loose.
And yeah, look, when Bama says he would publish Clausen's what was that social security number, he panicked. When JW came out with a video on his channel, Red Vet Baron, something like that, where he showed the American map and then highlighted Florida. It was very clear what he meant by that. With this biker gang images and stuff like that, and the heavy metal sound. It was kind of like a threat. And Clausen, and I know that from our discussions over on Discord, we chatted almost every day for I don't know, like a year or so. I know that he got nervous, and I know he blamed me and Wally for this. And that's the reason why when I told him a few things, and I don't want to get into details, I told him, look, if you want to go against your own guys, then it's not going to be good, because Wally and we have a lot more information than, let's say, Bama or these other guys. And it would get ugly. It would really get ugly in the sense of it would be Clausen's life out there with pictures, with family members' name, with all of that. And he knows.
Clausen's been thoroughly doxxed. He's been doxxed probably harder than almost anybody in the alliance was doxxed. And even to the point, I'm pretty sure his neighbors were called and even spoken to. So
what's the problem? What's the problem with Clausen?
You went a little too hard on him. I think you should have gone easier on him because you scared him up.
Look, I tell you something. No, the problem with Clausen is this. Everybody knew who Clausen was. And he himself has to make a decision. Before he gets on RRR, he knows what the show is all about. And he knows that he will be vulnerable to attacks, that he is the weak link somehow, because people know who he is. And when he hangs out with us, Wonks, the others, the guys who really bring the drama and create drama, he knew what would happen. To me, it seems kind of like he wants to hang out with the bashers, but doesn't want to get attacked. That's not fucking possible. You can't play on a team and on a team that is basically composed of what others call the haters and the bashers and the hate crew, and then you expect to bash everybody else with your Popeye 1 clips and RRR shows, and then you expect everybody would just say, hey, Clausen is off limits, don't attack the guy. Of course somebody will fucking dox him. Of course somebody will fucking come after him. What did he expect? And the problem is he didn't stand with us. He just started to blame us. He even went fucking back to RRR because he had access to the fucking account and deleted certain shows.
He don't want to get his hands dirty. Pay attention, damn it.
Yeah, he didn't want to I mean, he deleted shows without consulting with the rest of the fucking team. And we tolerated it.
Big Kev, I'd like to hear Big Kev's thoughts on this, because Popeye Clausen, he said a lot of terrible things about you, Big Kev, back in the day, and you guys seemed to patch it up. And if I recall correctly, you guys were moderators on each other's channels. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on this, Big Kev?
Nobody wants to get their hands dirty. I mean, I don't trust nobody. I just keep my mouth shut. Just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
Just like what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Well, me and ALO, we kind of go on offense. We're the type of trolls that we don't sit back and sit on the fence. We're active players.
I'm on the wall, not on the fence. I'm on my wall.
Yeah, but look, a lot of things happened in the last few months, and I do believe, and I also said that on the other show, The Winter and Wongs, I think the community as a whole is dead. The heydays of the big battles between the channels. Yeah, Vandiver, for instance, that's one of it. And then the Shield versus RRR. The Shield was basically a combo certain vloggers like Stillman, like Bama, to create the counterweight to RRR. And now that's just gone, you know, and you have only a few left, you know. Frank is just raging on it. Will probably always continue to do so. I was wondering, why is it not possible to shut this guy down? And they know there's a way to do that. And they told Roberto about it, and it seems that he might or might not do it, but there's certainly a way how to handle Frank, you know, because as I always said, try to figure out what a guy is sensitive about. In this case, it's his girlfriend, and that's where it starts.
Frank will destroy his own self, not nobody else, but Frank will destroy his own self. That's it.
Come on the show,
Yeah,
Frank. You're welcome to come on the show anytime today.
Most probably, yeah. Look, but then again, look. Let me just finish this. I think the community is dead. I think the big battles are a thing of the past. You don't have.
Well, who won the battle? Who won? Who lost?
I think when you give up, I think when you delete your channel and you just go dark, and that's exactly during the time when the other side comes out with evidence against you, then I look at it as a sign of defeat. But if you just fade into the sunset because it's just boring, because nothing is happening anymore, then I think it's just a clever move. And let me just tell you, look, let me give you an example. Johnny Warrior, for instance, with Expat TV, there was a time when, and Gabe, there was a time when they wanted to start a really big internet magazine, okay? And at the peak of the whole Johnny Warrior crisis, when certain bloggers came out with the court files, Eric, his sidekick from Baguio, came out on a show and said, because of the drama, the wife of Johnny Warrior, the Filipino wife of Johnny Warrior, left him. Johnny Warrior is on its way to Baguio. He will leave the Philippines. He brought back his 13A visa. That's the permanent resident visa that you get when you're married to a Filipino national. He brought it back, whatever that means, and he will leave the Philippines. He's not coming back, okay? And there is no court case. And then that was the time when Johnny wasn't part of Expat TV anymore. Last week, or I think 10 days ago, Expat TV Gabe, rumor has it that he has some sort of visa problem because of his student visa, is leaving the Philippines too. And he closed down the channel. So you tell me, is it a coincidence, or is it related to what is going on YouTube? Because I have personally spoken to Johnny and said, hey, your YouTube career is over, okay? And we are the guys who made sure of that. Your reputation on YouTube, it's gone. Adios. And then he said, no, you have nothing to do with it. And I quote him, I just lost interest in the genre. That's what he said. All of a sudden,
No.
just when everybody came out with the court files, with all these horrible allegations, when all that happened, he loses interest in the genre just like that. I mean, if you believe in Santa Claus, who knows? Maybe. But we do know he is very active behind the scene. And again, I have also. Excuse me?
Maybe he took his channel down for maintenance. That's what they all say they did.
Yeah, but you can't come back and say, okay, I'm back, you guys, like 1 year later, and say, nobody took me down. I just came back and I took a break.
Yeah, he tried to make some sort of a comeback, because on several vlogs taken by Gibby on Expat TV, you see him on the vlogs. He doesn't really say something just by coincidence, but he is there on the vlogs, and he seems to wanna send a signal to all of us that he's enjoying his time in the Philippines, and he is very relaxed and enjoying life. And that's just not really true. If you are familiar with the court case. Actually, last December, the lawyer who represented him in that court case, she left the team. She's not his lawyer anymore, and that's because he never paid her. So he now needs to get a new lawyer until March of this year, because that's when the court will have a hearing again. So that's not really something. That's not really something that won't bother you. It's something that will somehow piss you off, because we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars here that he owes, and really nobody on his side now says it's another guy. It's not him. It's another guy from Arizona or Oklahoma, but it's not our beloved Johnny Warrior. They gave up on that, because that's what I heard too. When we confronted his followers with the facts and said, hey, look, you don't need to believe us, but listen, just go to that site, check that stuff out, read for yourself, and then put one and one together. And then if you still think he is a great guy, fine. We are not here to try to influence you, but we are here to ask for fairness, where you just look at the facts and that's it. And then you read what these people say. And then you come to your own conclusion, if it's true or not. Because some of the things are already confirmed. He has never paid.
Don't you think you went a little hard on these guys? Because
what would you define as too hard or too harsh? Yeah.
Someone like Clausen and these guys like Gibb, JW, like they were spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week on YouTube between, screenshotting the chats and copying videos and making rebuttals and going on live streams. I mean, that was literally like the majority of his waking hours. And you took that away from him with your threats and, scaring him so much. So, I mean, you're all about having the community here and more partners in the community, but you're scaring people away.
Yeah, but Johnny Warrior is a big
but don't you? Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Because that's actually a good question. Let me ask you then. Do you not believe that he somehow deserves to be called out on the very same platform he uses for his scams? Because the reason why we actually started to look deeper into this or take a closer look was because some of the things he has put out on YouTube just don't add up. He lied about his past, about his credentials, about his education, about almost everything. And he was actually the one who was trying to sabotage different live streams. It was not like that we just decided one day, okay, let's go after this guy. He was the one who was somehow trying to sabotage my channel and other channels. We now know, for instance, that every time we had a guest on, he would reach out to them under different names and say, hey, you shouldn't go on ALO's channel, you shouldn't go on RRR. But in the same time, he was always begging me and the others to be on RRR, because nobody was actually listening to his Hemingway hour, to his other shows. I mean, at some point, he has to realize there will be a reaction. And in the case of Johnny Warrior, he always had this attitude of, this condescending, arrogant attitude.
Who's this guy right here? D. Winter.
The Winter and Wonks.
Is that who that is?
The clown here, the clown avatar. Yeah, I think is that you, Wally?
Yep, it's me.
Introduce yourself,
Fuck
please.
you,
Wally.
asshole.
Dr. Wonks, how you doing?
Yeah, I just fucked them, kicked them off the show.
You were not a fan. Yeah, but let me just ask you again,
asshole.
M here, M. You can't use YouTube and expect that nobody will call you out on your BS. Because somebody somewhere will always find out about your past, about the truth. And I want to tell you this. It was not our guys who found out about Johnny's past. I received an email probably a year ago from a guy who called himself Pinay Grandma. Okay, he left messages on my channel, but he also emailed me. And first, he sent me a couple of links. And first, I didn't pay much attention. I put it over in Discord, posted it, said, hey, what do you think about this guy? I think it was one of the guys over on Discord who came back and said, holy shit, have you taken a look at this link? Donnie is involved in this, and this. And then it catched our interest because we knew when we read the files with the description, physical description of the guy, we knew it was Johnny Warrior. And we knew he was in deep shit. And it made all sense. All the lies that he has put out in the last few years, it all made sense. We then knew that was the real reason why he never wanted somebody to know his real name. Because as you remember, the only time when Johnny came out with his real name was when he had a falling out with Jeremy Clotfelter. And then he said, look, it's time to come out with the real name because I am a photographer. I'm selling my photographs, my photos, I mean, on this and this side. My real name is this and that, okay? But that was exactly when the whole Solano drama started with Jeremy Clotfelter. And the reason why he came out, I believe, the reason why he came out with his real name is because he didn't want to give Jeremy the satisfaction to basically dox him. That was the reason. And from there, everything went downhill for him. Once we knew who he really was, that in itself is not a big deal because most of the guys are known here with their real name. But if you have something to hide, you have some criminal record or something like that, then things get a little bit, how should I say, get nasty.
So how nasty would it get if you got doxxed, ALO? What would happen in that situation?
I was analyzing that too. And I must say this. Look, the reason why somebody fears to get doxxed is not because the community will know it's his or her name. The reason why somebody fears to get doxxed is because you can basically blackmail that person if that guy is, let's say, working somewhere in an office or for a company. You could basically say, and Aaron Wilson actually did that to another vlogger. He basically said, look, I sent emails to your former employer telling them that you are some sort of a guy who is involved in the sex trade, in prostitution and stuff like that. I will not name the vlogger, but it's a famous, bigger vlogger. Aaron Wilson has threatened that guy and actually did send emails to the former employer of that vlogger. So in my case, and of course, these are information that you cannot confirm, but in my case, I do not work for someone, okay? So that's not possible. Then as far as neighbors are concerned, my neighbors, wherever I live, they to be honest, they probably don't even know me, okay? So you cannot, and I would probably not even care when people say, look, this person here is living in your neighborhood, he's a bad guy, or he's a terrorist or something like that, or he's making pedophile threats or something like that. So I thought about it, and I thought, like, yeah, of course it wouldn't be something that I would say, okay, I don't care at all. But the thing is, what are really the consequences out of it if you would know where I live or what my real name is? Because I often Google my name too, and the people that I am surrounded with, my family, and honestly, I somehow I couldn't even find something about myself on the internet because I have never put out information out there. You know, I started YouTubing or coming on YouTube because I wanted to, you know, be part or just write comments in the comment section. I started YouTube by watching budget videos, actually, you know, monthly costs and stuff like that. And the whole drama part just came later. I didn't even have a fucking Gmail account then. I didn't really know how to do a live stream. That just developed. So when people will start doxing me, that's just the price that I have to pay, you know. And that sooner or later will happen, you know, because again, nobody.
10 minutes, I'm going to end the show.
Sure. Nobody is immune to that. Where did the guy go? These were good questions. What's the guy's name again? Mike, right? Something like Mike.
Yeah.
I think he just got disconnected or something like that.
Well, yeah, Will Wonk sucks. But that's my own opinion, of course. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like Will. I like Will. I like you too. Not everything about you, but more or less, I just think people are a little bit too sensitive when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that. But then again, I understand why people get pissed at each other and have beef and stuff like that. But it's I look at it
Well, if
kind
you're
of
gonna
like,
talk about me, at least if you gotta talk about me, make sure you make a joke, make it halfway funny. Don't go overboard with your joke.
look, I look at this whole YouTube thing here. To be honest, I look at it kind of like wrestling. It's kind of like it gets nasty, it gets ugly, but it's kind of like um, for the entertainment of people. And of course, there are always people who take it the wrong way. Look, I wanna tell you something. I was a member of a watch forum on FB on Facebook. And even there, I got kicked out. And I tell you why. Because I said, everybody who doesn't own this watch, I posted the picture and I said, everybody who doesn't own this watch shall be executed. Okay. And I got like 50 or 60 likes, and most people liked it. But one guy commented and said, and I quote, "This is the reason why I don't join Facebook groups anymore." Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And then he reported me to the admin, and then I got kicked out because I was basically doing something that made him so upset. He looked at it as a threat. And if you take it literally, when I said, everybody who doesn't own this watch shall be executed, when you take it literally, yeah, you can look at it as a threat. But then again, isn't it that sometimes your grandmother tells you, when you ask her, hey, this is a really good apple pie, could you give me the recipe? And she would say, I could give you the recipe, but I will need to kill you later on. Something like that. And you can
I'll
look at
kill you. I could give you the recipe, but I would have to kill you.
exactly. And is that a death threat already or not? I don't know. You be the judge. And it's more like that, because at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, nobody is going to kill each other over some YouTube drama. Nobody is going to rape each other or kidnap each other or burn down each other's house or something like that just over fucking YouTube drama. That's just the truth.
I hope
I hope
not.
you agree.
I hope not.
Yeah.
But there's always a whack job that can take it too far.
Yeah, that's true. But that's
Johnny Warrior.
Yeah, but it's like that with everything. It's basically like saying, okay, we can't sell any kitchen knives anymore because a whack job or a nut job has stabbed somebody with a kitchen knife. Or
I was gonna say gasoline.
Yeah, or
somebody.
Or somebody was playing computer games, violent computer games, and that's why he killed somebody. So let's not not have computer games anymore, or they said like stuff like heavy metal music or rock music is evil music. It encourages people to get violent and so on and so forth. It's not like that. It's just not like that. At the end of the day, it's like with the gun control and shit like that. It's not about, the problem is not having these guns around or stuff like that. It's the fact that there are certain nut jobs who have access to these guns, and then they are the ones who pull the trigger, and they're the ones who are responsible for what they really do. So no, I do not think that YouTube is something that people should take too seriously. about. And you got to have thick skin. Okay, let me give you an example. We pulled this prank together with Bobsy, where we were basically making fun of me, of myself, and I thought it was a good joke. It was a good prank, in my opinion. Others thought of it as some sort of a trick to deceive people. And
Bob, so you
I
hear
just
that?
don't know. You can look at it either way. You can look at it at, is the glass half full or half empty? It really, it really doesn't matter. But again, one thing that's for sure is that if you are on YouTube, you got to have a thick skin. And some people just don't have that, and probably they should decide for themselves if they really want to continue this or not.
You have to have dicks. Yep.
What's the name again of the other guy? What was his stage name?
Mo, M-O.
Yeah, but I
Momo.
appreciate that. I appreciate that the guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like that. Yeah, because I remember he left a couple of messages.
He has
comments.
multiple. He has multiple sites.
Yeah, everybody has. But I think he stayed fair. I think he didn't just start to harass me.
Yeah.
He didn't start to harass me. Was fair. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because you never know. Some people will just yell over you and talk over you and throw insults and blah 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 and stuff like that. But he didn't do that. I appreciate that. That was good. That was nice. Yeah, it was professional. That was professional, and I appreciate that. Because most people, when they don't like you,
pretty professional. He's a good guy.
I don't know. I mean, I hear all kinds of things about BD, and I didn't make up my mind yet. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of undecided.
Undecided is good. He grows on you. Time.
When are you doing your next show? I mean, you seem to be on quite regularly.
Monday.
Monday. Okay, so you're. So you're on. So you're doing shows like what? Like every other day, or like 3 or 4 a week?
Yeah, maybe every other day. It depends on my mood. Today's a good day.
How long have you been on now? Like what? Like
6 days now. Well, one a day I did. Trying to keep up with you, man. Trying to keep up with you.
No, I mean, I don't look at it as a competition or something, because you are on quite regularly and we are not on regularly. We're just trying to get back a bit into the game, and we are doing another show on Tuesday on the Winter and Wonks, and I don't know yet what we will be talking about, but something will always come up. And feel free to come over and listen and tune in. And if you want to come on, then just come on. I know you would come on because Wally is there, but just
I'm
just
sure
for
Wally
you to know,
will open up his arms and let me in.
I think
let
Wally
me in.
I think Wally is quite chill. I don't think he would block you or something like that. I don't think so.
No, he'll let me in, then kick me off.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Payback.
Yeah, Wally is a little bit rough around the edges, but Wally is actually a really nice guy. If you get to know him a little bit better, Wally is a nice guy. But again, I understand your point too, that you are not very pleased about certain vlogs that have come out in the last few days. I understand that.
Yeah, because he takes it too far. He doesn't like to play. He doesn't like to play fair.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a. I don't know. He thinks he's like the man. Everybody thinks they're the man.
Mhm. Well, what can I
Anyway.
say? Thanks for having me on,
Yep.
and I'll see you around, okay?
See you in the neighborhood, man.
Thank you very much, and bye to the guys in the chat room. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Danke.
Danke.
Yep. Bye-bye. All right, Al. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on. Yeah. Bye, Kev. Bye.
All right, brother. Bye-bye. Lefty all around, and do we have a song coming up, or is this going to be the end of the show? Up to you. Today it is 10:01. I'm ready to call it the night. We got Hart in the house. I'm gonna put a link out. ALO, the old windbag, has left the building. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Can't sing tonight. All right, all right. Life, Hart, you want to come on? Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I was just asking about you, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got disconnected there. I kept trying to get back on, but yeah, I mean, I keep it professional with ALO. I've got nothing against him. I
I
respect
told him
ALO.
you were professional.
Yeah, ALO is a good troll. I mean, he's got no allies. I mean, Will Wonks has got to know that,
Wonks is his
ALO can
ally,
turn on him. ALO is kind of reminds me of the scorpion and the frog fable. I'm sure you guys know that fable. It's, the frog helps the scorpion across the river, and then the scorpion bites the frog. Well, ALO's kind of like the scorpion, and you just need to recognize him for what he is, and respect him for that too. And like I said, this is just YouTube drama, and ALO's a part of that drama. I guided ALO to the EU Anti-Racism Commission, trying to find out his IP address. And, we still can speak respectfully to each other. And I'm sure if my information was out there,
I like nightmares.
My mom would be getting called by ALO and, death threats and doxing, swatting. So I'm okay with that.
ALO called your mom?
Oh, he would if he had the number. He'd probably make death threats to her. And that's like, I respect ALO for that. Like, ALO making death threats and doxing people is as natural as, say, a puppy eating a hot dog that falls on the ground. Would you get mad at a puppy that falls on the ground? No, you wouldn't. So don't get mad at ALO if he's making death threats and doxing. Yeah, so I like ALO. He's a rather one-dimensional person, but I respect his work. And Frank, if you're out there, come on the show.
Yeah, Frank. I think Frank just started another show. Max, no, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to attack you, Frank. We're just, conversation.
Yeah. Well, it looked like I'm going to get off pretty soon then.
Is it bedtime, or do you take pills that make you sleepy at night?
Yeah, I got shit that put me to zombatize me. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Dead man walking.
So you gonna be watching the game at home tomorrow after church?
Probably.
Yeah.
Put the old helmet on, put the pads on. Hut, hut, hut.
Well, what position did you play football? Back when you played.
Water boy. 1, 2, 3. Got the water. Hurry up, Biggie. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys taking your time to come out, hang out with me.
Thanks, Big Kev. I appreciate it as well.
Yeah.
And thank you, Don R. Thank you, Benny the Mac.
Yeah, I had a couple of you guys coming out, sponsoring my show. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time and your contribution. Big and small, you know. You know, there's a lot of love.
Big E, the Stanford grad.
Yeah, we got Max in the house.
The old Suet Big E. UCLA grad school too, huh? Interesting.
Damn. Education. Got
yeah, Big
Frank
E went
Bama,
to Stanford.
Taco Bell, Van Deaver.
Kind of like Johnny Warrior got his PhD.
Something like that. Got a lot of education in this house. I just hope Father Nelson's not around.
10,000 pesos to the charity of your choice.
From the parochial school, making you grab your ankle. You know how that turned out. Too much love at that school. All right, you guys. Appreciate you guys' time. Where did I believe my lovely co-host, I believe she's having a show right now. I think Frank is having a kitty cat show. Maybe not. Maybe he is. I think Roberto's having a show. Couple of people's having a show. They deserted me. What the heck? Why, Delilah? See that? I only know the beginning or the middle, maybe a little bit of the end. This is the end, my friend. I thought they'll never end. Da, na, 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 na. See, that's as far as it goes. Yeah, there's a couple of people that are having some shows right now. John Doe, he got it 58 minutes ago. Overstay Road 50 minutes ago. No, I don't know if it's still active though. 29 minutes ago, Brown American Expat. Frank, my friend. What are you doing? You on your way home?
Yeah, I just gotta going over handle something really quick. I gotta work for another hour. I gotta meet up with someone later, and actually I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get off for at least the first half and go to a barbecue.
Well, that's nice.
You know,
barbecues are nice.
You know, I actually yeah, I'm no vegetarian. I like my meat.
Yeah, I hear you there. Max, thanks for coming out. Samson Travel, thank you for coming out. Duval Don, we're coming back later on. I don't think I'm going to have anything going on tomorrow. I'm feeling like shit right now.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Oh man, my back. You know, if I sit down, you know, if I'm stagnant in one area for a long time, my back is just killing me. That's why I need to get one of those big, heavy duty like office chairs or one of those gaming chairs.
Why is your back hurt, man? You've been doing too much fucking, man. You got to change positions. Let her on top.
You know, that'd be nice. No, I'm gonna get a spinal injection on the 19th of February. Then I think my back will feel a lot better. But until then, until then, I'm gonna have to endure until I get that done. You know, some prick typed out, left a message saying that I'm a pill pusher and I'm a junkie, fucker. That kind of pissed me off. Yeah. I should just keep my mouth shut and not say shit. But that is true. I should just not be careful of what you say. Don't say too much because people will be happy to use shit against you. Because this is YouTube and this is what people will do. And sometimes you learn from the hard way.
Yeah.
People learn your vulnerabilities. Like my kids is my vulnerability. So yeah. Heart, thank you for coming out. Lefty all around. Big easy money. Talk to you all another day, another time, another moment.
What's up, man? You're on the Big Kev bullpen show.
Howdy.
You don't want to be on YouTube?
Nobody wants to be on YouTube.
Hello. Angel. All right. Thanks. All right.
So what's
wonderful?
You're live coast to coast?
No, I hate cameras.
All right, hey, Big Kev, let me put this on hold for a minute.
All right, hey brother, I'm on my way out, so I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off anyway. So.
All right, then I'm out of here, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, you guys. Hey, I'll talk to you later, and I'll talk to my my good people later, and you all have a good one. You guys have a good night, have a good morning, have a good afternoon. You guys take it easy. ALO, thank you for coming on. Be careful, be happy, be smart wherever you are, be safe. God bless. And I'll talk to you later on. Chai, thank you, love. Have a good night, have a good morning, have a good afternoon. Talk to you later on. Hey, Benny and Don, appreciate your help and your assistance. And God bless you guys. Bye-bye.